I'm Renee with Rain Gardens Rainy Day Vintage, a resident artist for Paint Pixie. And I have all of my Paint Pixie paints here. I even have some of Paint Pixie's metallic liquid pixie dust and statuary. I've got blue metallic liquid pixie dust and blue diamond. I got started on this a little bit earlier, and I thought this would be a really cute piece for a little girl's room, because you could put those little hooks down here and hang their jackets. We're just going to paint some flowers on here, and then I have a stencil here that is a little lace stencil, and we're going to put it across the bottom here. I have my stipply brush that's going to help us do these stencils really easy and really quick and really fun. So I am going to get started. You can tell that one's been used, right? These are the Turquoise Iris Pro brushes, art brushes from Paint Pixie, and this one you can tell has been very well used on flowers. So let me see what we can do about getting us some colors out here, and we're going to go ahead and get started putting some leaves in. And I already have some greens on here from earlier, so I'm just going to put some more out. This one, sour apple, you guys know I love the greens, so I'm going to pull all three greens, and then I'm going to pull in some teals, a little bit of brown, because I like Christmas cookie. You guys know how much I love Christmas cookie. And then I have key lime pie. Hi Jane, how are you? So we're just going to work through some flowers tonight, just have a little bit of fun, and then we're going to put this is called a lace stencil, so we're just going to kind of put it on, bring our flowers way up, put it on, and just make it like it's a little fence going across. Sugar glass, that's my other one that I like. That is a really pretty, I'll show you on my plate here in a few minutes the colors that, all of these are going to go in the leaves, and then I'll add in some other fun stuff with them. So I've got these colors. I'm going to use the fan brush, and so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab all the colors, because I really like, and I'm just lightly kind of going across and just creating. And then sometimes you can kind of get in a little deeper with it. A little harder press down, a little bit of all of them. And so I'm just going to kind of bring in a bunch of Okay, now let's go ahead, let's move these out of the way. And I'm going to grab some red velvet cake, put it on the plate that I messed up. I get in a hurry. Okay, we're going to put plenty of that on there, and we're going to use some different colors in these poppies. We're going to make them pop. So I'm just going to take, this is the wash, and it's just flat. You can also use the angled one that they have, but for this, for poppies, I just want to use a flat one. So I'm just going to kind of load up my brush. Okay. Now, an easy way to do poppies is just take and just bring you some petals down, like 4 or 5 of them, and then kind of do a little swirl on the bottom, okay? Because, again, you don't have to be perfect on it. Just kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then kind of back and forth. And you can angle it any way you want, because you want them all, you don't want them all facing the same way. So it's real quick and easy to put these in. And the way we're gonna really figure out the direction is when we get ready here in a little bit, we're gonna put black centers in them. And that'll really give us some direction on how these things are like leaning and how they're facing. So we're gonna bring in a little bit of the candied papaya. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab this angled brush because that one's got a little bit much red on it for now. And then I'm just gonna kind of bring this orange in. And I'm just doing like 4, maybe 5 little swoops with it, okay? And yes, I said swoops. Swoop, swoop. All you wanna do is just swoop it in. You're not putting it in real heavy. Again, we're just giving some of these petals a little more definition when we put this in. Giving our poppies a little more color. So I'm gonna grab some Christmas cookie and some chocolate souffle, okay? Because I like to have both. And you can use a thinner brush, but this one will work if we're very careful. And so I'm just gonna kind of come down at the bottom of this. I'm gonna build this up a little thing and very, very lightly drag this down. I'm not used to using a thick brush, so I don't want to go too thick with it. And we'll bring our stem down, and then I'm just gonna kind of zigzag little leaf on here. Don't worry about trying to get it perfect. So I'm going to grab some licorice. All right, so I'm just going to kind of put centers on these flowers. And build our poppies out. Some of these may be a little bit wet, so I've got to be really careful how I do it. So I'm gonna put me a little bit, offload a little bit. And I'm just gonna kind of lay this down on here and just kind of stipple some of this in. This brush makes it pretty easy to do. I'm not good at taping my stuff on, so those of you that do stencils and are like, ah, no, close your eyes. Because I'm just gonna kind of set it in place. It's not gonna be perfect. Now let's go right down through here. All right, this is Blue Diamond, the liquid pixie dust. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of this Blue Diamond liquid pixie dust on here. So I've got it on here with the other, okay? And I'm just gonna kind of drag it right along here. And I'm making this up as I go along, guys. So I got some blackberry cobbler, cream puff. I like cream puff. Some French saffron. Grab all the colors, guys. All the colors. All right, now I'm just gonna get a little bit on my finger of all three colors, and let's just put us a little bit of. Just put some little bluebells in. Because I'm adding those in, I'm going to grab my greens again, and I'm going to get some of the really cool colors of them, which is all of them, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of lay this fan brush down, drag it around, and we're going to create us an actual leaf for this. This kind of encourages you guys to really pull out these Paint Pixies magical chalk paints and have some fun with them.